Will Smith is back in the news, and guess why? The exact same reason he was in the news previously, about 4 months ago. He decided to show how much of a complete piece of shit he was, and got up on stage during a live broadcast and slapped Chris Rock for making a bad joke. Instead of just waiting till after the show to tell the media how offensive the joke was, and Will Smith would have been on the side, everybody would have been on the side of Will Smith. But instead, he took the opportunity to step up on the catwalk, walk his ass all the way down the catwalk to where Chris Rock was the host of the event, and slapped him in the most dramatic way possible, and then took his time walking all the way back. It's the most performative way Will Smith could have done that. And that's because I believe he felt bad for laughing at this bad joke about his wife, and then he saw his wife's reaction to it, not liking the joke. And Will Smith felt the need to show his manliness by assaulting somebody on live TV. And he apologized for it then. And during what seemed to be a Q&A type of a video, I just recently watched it right before recording. And it was like a question and answer, like an AMA type of a thing. And he was asked why, or if he's talked, I forget exactly the question. He answers like a few different questions. And it's clearly a rehearsed thing. Like, these were answers that he had pre-scripted, clearly pre-scripted and rehearsed, because he is not a good actor. Let's put it out there. I think he's one of the most overrated actors. I think he has a specific lane. He's got a lot of charm. I think in rom-coms he succeeds. There's a few things that Will Smith succeeds at in the acting world, and his role as King Richard I thought was horrible. There's countless other actors that could have been way better, would have been way better casted in that role. Actors that have way more edge than Will Smith attempted to have. But you can see his acting disabilities shining through in this, in him pretending to read these questions as if for the first time, and without a single thought, without a single beat between reading the question and his well thought out answer to the question. There is zero time spent actually thinking. Like, this is a scripted. He read the questions. He had planned out all of his responses in advance, because when you read a question, somebody asking you a question, and it's a heavy question, there's going to be a long answer, which all of his answers are long, well thought out answers. You would normally take a moment to think of the words, to think of how you want to approach answering this question. There is no time wasted in the moment he reads the question and delivers his answer. And both feel like he's trying to be in the moment, but clearly doesn't in my opinion, come off as authentic in any way. It really, in a lot of ways, he's trying to apologize, but while at the same time trying to act like he's the victim on some level. Meanwhile, the joke wasn't about him, and he didn't get slapped. The only victims in the original situation were Jada Pinkett Smith being the target of a bad joke, and Chris Rock, who was physically assaulted on live TV. But Will Smith is acting like he is the victim, and a lot of the things he says really are worded in a way where it's just like he's regretful that it affected his career. He's regretful that his fans now see what a piece of shit he is, and that in time he hopes that they will forget what a piece of shit he is, and they will continue to be fans of his again, which of course they will be. That's how people are in modern society. If this video didn't come come out, nobody would have thought, nobody would have cared. But he just reopened the wound. He made everybody remember how much of a piece of shit he was. And he's trying to do this second apology, like he took 4 months to rehearse the better, potentially better apology. He's going to reclaim his status amongst people that appreciated him in the past. He's going to change people's opinions of him with this second attempt at an apology. But I think it falls flat. I think it just makes everybody remember what a piece of shit he was. If you listen to his apology, it doesn't feel very sincere. It really just feels like he feels bad that he is the bad guy. He doesn't feel bad about assaulting Chris Rock. He feels bad that people don't like him anymore. He doesn't feel bad about assaulting somebody on live TV. He feels bad that he's no longer friends with Chris Rock's brother. That Chris Rock's mom doesn't like him. That a lot of people that used to be fans of his see who he is, see who the real Will Smith is. And he feels bad that his image is tainted. He feels bad that people see through the facade. More than him feeling bad about the assault that he performed on live TV in the most performative way. He feels bad at the way he treated it. Not that he did what he did. He just wishes he had done it in a different way to where he wouldn't have received the backlash. Which the backlash wasn't even that bad. Oh, you can't go to the Academy Awards anymore. You can still win awards. You just can't attend anymore for 10 years. Which, who knows if that's going to last all 10 years. But other than that, didn't really affect him. Maybe he got dropped from a couple projects. He's a multi-millionaire. He's not working paycheck to paycheck. It's okay. He can take a little break. Maybe take some acting classes. Maybe find that edge that he pretended to have in King Richard. Like, he should be thankful that he has the award. I don't know, maybe he had to give it back. He should have just given it back. Oh, the question was, why didn't you apologize to Chris Rock during your acceptance speech? He's like, I don't know, it was cloudy at the moment. Oh, he didn't apologize because he didn't think he should apologize. He thought what he did was right. He thought he was being the manly man. He was the alpha in the situation, protecting his defenseless wife. And then he saw the backlash. He's like, oh, I got to apologize now. And then it didn't really seem to help his career. It didn't erase what he did. So he had to wait 4 months and try and do it again. And let's try and make it feel like more sympathetic this time, Will. Like he's got his PR guy in the background. It's like, sympathetic. We need to get them back. Oh, you are the victim. You're hurt. You're hurting. I didn't buy it. I thought it was bad. I felt like it just reopened the wound. Like nobody wanted to talk about this again. I had no desire to talk about it again. But then he put the video out, and I had to talk about it because I didn't buy the second apology, which I forgot that he even apologized in the first place. I thought he just waited 4 months to give an apology, but it feels 100% scripted. The Q&A thing feels 100% like prepared, everything prepared. He went over it and over it and over it, and you can tell with his bad acting that he's trying to act like he's authentic. He's trying to act like he's coming up with these answers in real time. But he's not a great actor, so I don't buy it. Or that's just how he is. He just oozes fake in every situation. I've never met the guy in person, so maybe that's just how he is. Some people just like are constantly fraudulent in everything they do, and maybe that's just the type of person he is, which maybe, right? He always has a facade built up. He's always trying to pretend to be a different person than he actually is. And the only time we've ever seen who he actually is was that moment where he got up and assaulted Chris Rock on live TV. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. I before that even happened, After having watched King Richard, Will Smith, in my opinion, was the worst part of that movie, which was a great movie. I know why he got the award, because that's what they do a lot of the times in the Academy Award. They just give awards to people who they think should have awards, and if they do, like the reason Scorsese got the award for The Departed, by far not the best Scorsese movie, but they messed up so many years not giving him an award. They needed to do it. Denzel Washington getting an award for Training Day. I like Training Day, but that's not the performance that really elevated Denzel Washington as an actor. I think Will Smith, highly overrated. He is in some of the worst films. His performance in After Earth is one of the worst performances I've ever seen. The worst performance. And he acts like he was somebody who was forced to be in a movie he had no desire to be in. But the reality is, he's the one that put that movie together. Like, that was his project. After Earth, he's going to be in a movie with his son. And his performance is dead, flat, bad. Because that's the type of actor he is. He's not good. He's got a charm to him, and he's got a lane. He can do a thing good. He has no range. Anyway, enough of my Will Smith bashing. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. And follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.